Oh, it's so nice. Hey guys, and if I have timed this correctly, happy Thanksgiving to my fellow American friends and anyone else in the world that celebrates it. Today we are going to do a full face of makeup that I am thankful for, so makeup products that I'm thankful to have in my collection, that I love owning, that kind of jazz. Hopefully that sounds interesting to you. Now if it does, let's go ahead and do the YouTubey things. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let's zoom in and put some makeup on. So today is not about new makeup products or anything like that. A lot of these products you would have seen on my channel multiple times, so hopefully you don't find this video too boring, but I just really wanted to, I don't know, do a full face of makeup that I love. I'm grateful to have it. All of that jazz, really. Now, obviously, the primer that I'm going with is my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. It's my fave. I just love it. I'm very grateful to have this in my collection. Now, let me know in the comments down below, do you celebrate Thanksgiving? And if you do, what do you do on it? Do you have family traditions or like solo traditions? Maybe you're someone that just wants to spend the day by yourself. I don't know. Just when I said that there was going to be no new makeup products in this video, there actually is, because I've done a couple of videos or had some orders come in that I've been playing and testing with that you guys haven't seen yet. And one of these products is the Uoma Say What foundation. So I've actually got, it will probably be up in a few days, a Beauty Bay kind of haul video where I try on a heap of makeup. And essentially, like a couple of weeks ago, Beauty Bay did like a massive sale on their website, and I picked up a heap of products that I've kind of wanted forever, and they've either just always been out of stock or out of my shade, or just something that I've just never kind of like justified picking up. And this Uoma foundation was one of them. This isn't something that I wasn't justifying. This is something that was, my shade was always out of stock. I think it's even got out of stock since I got it. I know that this foundation gets a lot of hype, and I truly understand why. It lives up to everything people say about it. It's so beautiful. It's such a smoothing, like non-texturizing, full cover. It's like full coverage, but it doesn't look full coverage on the skin. Like, it's not heavy feeling or heavy looking. It's not cakey. It's long wearing. It's like a natural finish. I don't know what like Harry Potter magic is this foundation, but I'm here for every single drop of it. Two concealers this year that I am very thankful to have in my collection, and honestly, one of them I kind of hated on pretty badly at the start of it, and it is the Lancome Teint Edole Ultra Wear Concealer. This is in the shade 250. I was a bit like, at the start of trying this concealer, but it has grown on me so much. I don't use it on its own. I do have to mix it with something to get the coverage level that I like, but I just love how hydrating and lightweight this is on the under eyes. And then the other one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Magic Touch Concealer. This is in the shade 3. This is such a nice concealer. Again, hydrating, full coverage. It's just smoothing on the under eyes. I don't know, together they make a really good combo. Let's go ahead and put the Lancome concealer on. So I'm just gonna pop a little bit in here and a little bit in here. And now we're going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer. And then we're just gonna take our little sponge and we're gonna blend it out. Concealer's on, let's go ahead and move on to contour. Now this year I'm very thankful for the KVD Modcon gel, because I have been looking for like an actual kind of true liquid contour product for a while that's not necessarily a cream either, just something that's like easy to blend out and has a good shade range so that it's like caters to most people. And this delivered, and it's only 35 Australian dollars. So I feel like it's a very reasonable cost for this product. So I'm very happy to have it in my little collection. Okay, base is pretty much on. Nice. Do you ever find that like whatever TV show you're binging at the moment, you kind of just all of a sudden just speak like them? Because we are watching, we're watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine at the moment. And so now I feel like I'm turning into Jake Peralta. So if you hear those terms, that's exactly what it is. I'm actually gonna put my cream blush on underneath my powder today because I do think this product works a little bit better underneath powder, but it's not a product I've spoken a lot about on this channel. This is the Milk Makeup Bionic, just Bionic blush. This is in the shade Inifinity, and I also have the purple shade, and I don't feature this a lot, but this is a product I use really regularly, especially in my like everyday kind of makeup like, I was gonna say everyday makeup tutorial. My makeup routine, I guess, is probably more the accurate terminology. I just put some on the back of my hand and then I just kind of like stamp it into my sponge and tap it onto my face. But it's just a really, if you're looking for a very, especially if you're someone that doesn't wear powder, you'll especially like this blush because it does dry down. So like it doesn't stay tacky or sticky on the skin at all. It does dry down to like an almost matte finish, which is quite lovely. But it looks really healthy and just like a really nice flush of color on the skin. And it's not like, it's really quite barely there. So especially like if you're someone that again doesn't wear powder, or you're someone that really likes a soft, she's almost not wearing makeup look, you'll love these Milk makeup blushes because they're just like, I'm not sure if, I feel like it'll pick up on camera, but they're just a really beautiful soft flush. And I don't know why, but I just love them and I love using them, and I use it nearly, especially this color, I use it honestly nearly every day. So now we're gonna powder my face, and I feel like you guys know exactly which two powders I'm thankful for and I'm gonna use, and it is obviously, first of all, for the under eyes, my Pat McGrath under eye blurring powder. I was trying not to spill the loose powder in here, sorry, that's why that was so held up so awkwardly. And we're just going to tap this underneath the under eyes. Oh yeah, lovely. That's just lovely. Obviously, we're gonna use my Kosas Cloud Set powder for the rest of my face. This is in the color Breezy, and I'm just going to tap this all over my face, but concentrating it more in my T-zone today. Powder is on, and I feel like face is looking pretty good. Pretty good so far. For my bronzer, I 100% have to use my favorite bronzer, and this is a bronzer that is new to my collection. This is the Huda Beauty Glowish bronzer. This is in the shade 3, which I do need to eventually pick up a lighter one, to be honest. It's a little bit dark. I just love this bronzer. You guys have heard me rave about this if you watch my videos quite consistently. And if you do, thank you so much. I appreciate you. But I use this bronzer all the time. It is my favorite. I don't know what magic she put in here, but oh, it's just so natural looking on the skin. It's really a good product. I can't actually wait to see what Huda brings out next from Glowish. I'm ready for the next launch already. Like, Huda's killing it lately, huh? Another new product. Geez, I lied, didn't I? There's a couple of products in here that you haven't seen. This is the Lisa Eldridge Elevated Glow Highlighter. Now, I did a Lisa Eldridge order, and the review's probably already up if I've done this correctly. So I'll link it down below if it is. I picked up the foundation, a lipstick, a lip liner, and this product. And I have been testing them out because I didn't want to do a first impressions. I wanted to do like an actual review. So I've been testing these out, and I like it. I like it. This is in the shade Crystal Nebula, by the way. I put it on the back of my hand and then put it on the sponge, and then you just look at that. Ain't she divine? And it goes amazingly over powder, you guys. Now I'm just gonna set that cream highlighter just lightly with another powder highlighter because why not? I'm gonna use my Pat McGrath Golden Nectar highlighter. I just adore this. It's beautiful, and because this is a little bit champagne-y, this is like the perfect shade for it. I'm not gonna put too much on though, and I'm just gonna lightly kind of tap here to just set that cream. Just a smidge. But look at it. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, also, if you're watching right now, please tell me what is one makeup product that you are thankful for. Now we're moving on to blush, and the blush that I just can't stop using. I love it. It's gorgeous. This is the Glowish Huda blush, or the Huda Glowish blush, whatever you want to say. Carrying Coral is the color. I'm hoping, because Black Friday sales haven't started yet. I'm filming this the week before Thanksgiving. So she hasn't put up her sales yet, Huda, but I'm really hoping that these are in it and they're more than 20% off. I'm probably wishing for a lot, but if they are, I'm totally picking up more. I can't justify buying full price blushes at the moment because I have so many in my collection. It's like a little bit of a joke, but if they're heavily discounted, I feel like I can justify it a little bit more, you know? It's just, look at it. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. A setting spray that I actually genuinely am thankful for, like truly, because I used to use the Morphe continuous setting spray. That was like the only setting spray that I found that for some reason genuinely did something, and I don't support Morphe anymore. And I could not, it took me a really long time to find a replacement for that. Now, not a replacement price-wise, because that's the one thing that I do miss. It was a cheap product, but this is an actual better product, which is awesome. And it's the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I don't know what magic she has in here. Actually, one of you guys did tell me that there's actual skincare ingredients in here, and that makes sense to me because this is like just a wizard potion. It's so good. Can you tell I'm watching Harry Potter right now? I'm in the middle of it. But it's just, it's so good. It's so nice on the skin. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm gonna go do my brows off camera. I just thought for a second that I wasn't filming and I was gonna cry. But it's all good, we're filming. I'm gonna go off camera, I'm going to do my brows, and I'm actually gonna do one eye, and then when I come back, you'll see what that eye is, you'll see what palette we're using, and we'll recreate it together. So, just a jiffy. Okie doke, welcome back. I have done my hair, my brows, and this eye. Now the palette that we are using today, and the palette that I am thankful for, is the Sydney Grace Cross Mel Thompson Tiny Marbles palette. Now, as most of you would know, sadly Mel Thompson passed away this year, and I think all of us were completely heartbroken, especially those of us that watched her and loved her, and also very shell-shocked. It did feel like it was very sudden. I think, you know, Mel was someone that I loved. I watched every one of her videos, and I really looked to her for makeup recommendations and also makeup like tips, because she had a similar skin type to me, and she also had, like, her makeup style was the same as mine, or very, very similar to mine. I would find I could watch her videos and her recommendations, or her kind of, you know, if a foundation worked for her or not, would usually work for me because we were quite similar like that. So I obviously picked this up because I was a fan. And I'm now very grateful, and I think anyone that has this palette, to be honest with you, is very grateful that we have a little piece of Mel in our homes now, because you just, I mean, and I think that's the biggest thing about, you know, giving thanks and being thankful, right, is just appreciating the fact that you don't get every day, and loving those around you as hard as you can every day, because you just never know when that could change. But yeah, I don't want to bring down the mood or anything, but I think, you know, I felt like this was the right palette to use today. So we're gonna use Mel's Pride and Joy, I'm sure, because honestly, like, this palette's amazing. It's so good. The quality of Sydney Grace eyeshadows is insane, and this is one of my favorite color stories. I love that she's got like a couple of pops of color in here, but also very, very wearable, very cool tony, and the metallics are just insane. So she created an exceptional palette. It's also honestly one of my all-time favorite palettes in my collection. She also has named one of the shades in here, and it's one of my favorite shade names I've ever come across, and it's called Fire Butts, and I just think that's the best shade name ever. But we're going into Tree Hopper right here on my Delium Tool 776. And we're doing a bit of a halo eye here. So we're gonna start in the outer corner here and just really slowly pack this on the outer corner and the inner corner and blend it all through. And while I'm here, I'm gonna take my Refa 13 into that same Tree Hopper color, and we'll run this underneath the lower lash line. And I kind of have smoked this out just a smidge. Now we're going into my Refa 14, my favorite brush. I'm definitely thankful for this brush. We're going into Death Moth, which is this brownie color right here. Honestly, even though this palette has like neutrals and stuff in it, it's like they're so unique. I don't own any like neutral colors like this in my collection. They've just got slightly different undertones. Also, I know that Sydney Grace has re-released this palette in honor of Mel. So if you haven't picked it up, definitely go and check Sydney Grace and see if they have it in stock. So we've picked up Death Moth, and I'm just also packing this onto the inner and outer corner and kind of running it through the crease. Next up, I took this teeny tiny little blending brush from BH Cosmetics, and we went into Spider, which is this color right here. Ugh, I hate spiders so much. Ooh, they give me the heebie-jeebies. Genuine phobia, you guys. Genuine phobia. Anyway, we're packing this onto the inner and outer corners as well, but I'm trying to keep it kind of lower down, so I don't want it to be like too full on. And then I'm just gonna slightly bring this through the crease here. Now we're going into my Pat McGrath Intensifier stick, and I'm going to put this where we're gonna put the halo. So now we're gonna go into the color Marvel, which is this really pretty metallic shade right here. and I'm going to press this into the halo here. This shade is stunning. I love these metallic shades. I reckon this is nearly my favorite metallic formula, although the Pat McGrath Celestial Odyssey palette does have probably one of the best metallic formulas I've tried, but this is tied, if not just ever so slightly behind it. But I don't know, these are more like a creamy metallic, like an actual cream metallic, sorry. I don't know, it's like, I don't know what Sydney Grace do to their metallics, but they're amazing. I love this palette for work as well, you guys. I know there's color in here, but trust me, this is a really nice palette for work. Now I picked up my Refa number 3, which is this amazing little pencil brush. Look how good this is. And I'm going into Fire Butts because it's my favorite shade, because it's green. You know I love a green. I do have a couple of other tutorials on my channel using this palette as well, you guys. I'll try and remember to link them down below. I'm gonna spray this brush as well. I'm going to put this underneath here, just so it's like a little pop of green, and just really lightly in the inner corner as well. I just wanted to like, see that pop? Woo! Pat McGrath black eyeliner in the top waterline, and then this ColourPop, I think it's called Good Reef, gel eyeliner in the bottom waterline. I don't know if you can see a little pink. Kaya West mascara, and then I will come back and we will do lips together. Okay, so I think it's only fair for the lip products that I'm thankful for this year to be my actual favorite products that I have tried, probably nearly of all time. And it is the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude Lip Liner. Love this. I've only had ColourPop lip liners prior to this. The ColourPop lip liners are lovely, don't get me wrong. They are a really good quality product, especially for the price, but there's just something special about the Charlotte Tilbury ones. I really enjoy them. And then the Runway Royalty Super Nude lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury. This is just the most perfect color for my lips. It's one of those lipsticks that I can throw in my handbag, pop it on, run out the door. It's gonna look good. It goes well with every single makeup look. It's just a really, really nice lipstick product, and it's not drying on the lips. And then, you know, this year I discovered my little friend MAC Creme de Nude, and now this is not something I wear all over my lips. I only pop this in the center to like juice them up a little bit, but it's so good, and it really makes a difference for like your lipstick and making your lips look more plumper and juicier. So I freaking love this. So this is the lip combo I am going to wear today. So let me go ahead and pop this little bad boys on. Alright friends, this is the finished makeup look. What do we think? I love it. This is definitely kind of like an everyday go-to kind of look for me. I mean, probably more something I would wear to dinner, but it's definitely just, it's a makeup look that I feel very me in, which is important, right? That we feel us. Anyway, this is a full face of makeup that I feel very thankful for that I have in my collection. Another thing that I am so thankful for is all of you that have watched, subscribed, liked my videos, commented, that engage with me here on this platform. You guys are absolutely amazing. I say it all the time, but you truly make my day. And I just cannot believe that any single one of you genuinely want to watch me. So I appreciate all of you so, so much. And if you are watching until this point, like, you're just amazing. Doubly amazing even. So thank you so much. Now, don't forget to pop in the comments down below a makeup product that you are thankful for this year. And that is the end of the video. So if you're watching till this point, please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye. I just love it. I love it. Oh no. Yeah, well, we all get a little carried away sometimes, don't we? I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Boom, boom, boom.